What's going on, guys? Star Wars Battlefront is almost out for the world to experience.
Don't ease up. We've gained the upper hand.
I got my hands on it a little early. I'm here playing Fighter Squadron. This is the 10 vs 10 all ship-to-ship combat multiplayer mode. There's some AI mixed in there as well. But this video was special because I got the Millenium Falcon pretty early in this match, and I kept it for a good amount of time and just wrecked their team with it. So I wanted to show it to you guys and talk a little bit about what I think of this game mode. Now, like in Walker Assault, in all the modes, there's pickups on the map. They're pretty much just resigned to recharging your star card slots, so like your lock-on missiles or whatever else you have. When you're in X-Wing, you get a little shield boost. And there's also a card that lets you restore your health. And then finally there is the hero card, so which lets you get the Millennium Falcon, like I'm in right now.
Keep your distance. Don't look like you are. I don't know. My cash.
You can also get the Slave 1 if you're playing with the Imperials. I haven't gotten that one yet, unfortunately. But overall, the Falcon's fun to fly. It feels a little slow and clunky. I don't know if that's what they're going for. Even when you use the boost, I don't really get a sense of speed from it. But this mode's a little interesting. It's very simple, which is kind of a theme that's going to go throughout this game. I'll talk about a little more in my review, but it's very casual. You just hold down the left trigger, you'll start to target an enemy, and your ship will kind of go into auto fly mode to follow it. You have to make some minor adjustments to line up your targeting to get it just right for lasers, or you wait for the lock-on, fire a torpedo or whatever you got. The enemy can dodge once or twice. There's a cooldown on dodges as well, but usually your torpedo or whatever you're firing will kill them or bring them to pretty much no health, and you can finish them off with lasers. The AI in this mode, there's plenty of them. They're not very good. You just lock onto them and kill them. And the object's to reach a certain score. There's also command ships that'll take off for each side, like a rebel transport or an Imperial shuttle. And if you destroy them, you get bonus points. All these ships you can go into cockpit view as well, and unfortunately, I absolutely hate being in cockpit view. You can't see a thing, which is probably what it's like, but it's just not as fun to play in. So I'll hop in and out in this match a few times, and then I just don't ever touch it again. It's not as valuable as the third-person, first-person switch is when you're on the ground. So stick to third person's my vote. It makes it worlds easier. But when this game was announced and they said they weren't going to have any space missions, a lot of people were upset about that. And I mean, this is pretty much what you were looking for in those missions. Granted, you're not in space or in the atmosphere of a planet. But graphically, it looks beautiful. The sky is beautiful. You see your Star Destroyer over there, the Rebel fleet on the other side. There's a lot going on. There's never really a dull moment in the match. It's just a little easy. The controls are decent. You steer around with the left stick. You can control your throttle, pushing up or down on the right stick. Like I said, you lock on with the left trigger, fire your main lasers with the right, and then you have your powers. The Falcon has a shield, a boost, and a missile. When you're not playing as the hero ships, you have the choice between, when you're the Rebels, you have the choice between an X-Wing and an A-Wing. When you're the Imperials, you have the choice between a TIE Fighter and a TIE Interceptor. I never really felt a difference between any of these ships. I don't know if there's statistically something minor, but the TIE Fighters felt a little faster, easier to kill. The X-Wings, a little slower, did more damage, had shields if you needed. I think the A-Wings are a little bit faster, but for the most part they all control the same. The only thing I really noticed was if you see a TIE Interceptor or an A-Wing, that means it's a actual person. So I feel like that's making yourself a little bit of a target. Something to be aware of. But it's still a fun mode. That's the Millennium Falcon gameplay for you. Make sure you check back. I'll be posting up a few more videos and a review for the game. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.